everybody enjoys having an opinion about the great boxers of the past, who's better than who could beat who, and I think that really is the charm of what this is all about and what the world's greatest ever boxer event brings out in people. And of course, as you know, the event will be in December 11th, 12th, and 13th, and here at the Paris. Not only will there be the great awards event on Sunday, but there'll be great boxing action on Saturday, which we're going to explain to you during the course of this press conference. Great memorabilia, and of course, many, many great boxing champions will be on hand here, as we have several here this evening as well. Now, around the world, hundreds of thousands of fans are now voting online to vote for the greatest boxer, world's greatest ever boxer in 8 of the main weight categories, and the greatest ever pound for pound. But now there have been 3 new categories added. They're going to vote for the greatest ever trainer, the greatest ever promoter, and the greatest ever fight in history. And those nominees are going to be released a little bit later this month, and voting will begin. But the voting has been very vigorous around the world, and it will continue to be, certainly, for those new categories. Now, we have a couple of great champions with us this afternoon. They will be joined by Mike Tyson, who will also be on hand here. Of course, he's one of the nominees in the heavyweight division. This gentleman is probably one of the most exciting boxers in the history of the sport, and certainly was that. And we all know it's always hawk time. So let me introduce Aaron Pryor.
Thank you, Al. Thank you, Al. First, I want to thank everybody for coming, and I want to thank everybody involved with this wonderful event. And to be nominated as one of the world's greatest boxers is unbelievable. I'm so excited. I feel like I'm getting ready for a championship fight. But this is really interesting to me because I'm going to be the team captain for the USA boxing team. And if anybody know me, I'm all about condition. We're going to have some good fights here. For as being a candidate with all these great fighters, as one of the greatest fighters, I can't tell you how excited I am. I feel like a little kid again. I feel like my first title fight I had way back in the 80s. I'm excited. This is the event that I would never stop talking about for the rest of my life. Especially me, myself, I know I am the greatest boxer.
This gentleman held titles in 3 different weight divisions, though, and had an 11-2-1 record in title fights. And I know he would say if it was done the way it should have been, it would have been 12 wins in title matches. There's one match that I know he feels he could have won, is one of his 2 great matches with another person who is nominated, Azuma Nelson. And he is the pride of Australia, and I think, you know, I mentioned that the excitement that Aaron brought to the ring. What this gentleman, among many things, what he brought to the ring was a grittiness, a warrior's mentality, and the fact that you knew the effort he gave every time he stepped in a ring was going to be special, and he would do everything within his power to win that fight. And of course, in addition to all of that, he was a very talented fighter as well. Please help me welcome Jeff Fenech.
All right. Thank you, Al. First of all, it's an honor to be in the same room as Aaron. To Alex and all the work you do for boxing, I don't know how to thank you. I'm maybe one of the luckier guys. Just me being here, representing Australia and representing myself, I'm absolutely honoured. I'm not going to be as cocky as the Hawk and say I'm the greatest fighter ever, but I'm just honoured to be mentioned in the featherweight division with such great fighters, Alexis. You know, and then you talk about, you know, comparing Jeff Fenech to Willie Pep. Can you do it? Who knows? The only one thing that I know is that whoever I fought and whenever I fought, I would have fought anybody. I never said no to a fight. And maybe I was unlucky in my 4th world title bid against Azuma Nelson. But again, I'm a strong believer in life. Everything happens for a reason. And although I didn't get that fourth world title that I think that I deserved and so badly wanted, life goes on. I'm happy today. I've got a beautiful family. I've got some great friends, and I've got a great opportunity in 3 days in December to enjoy some great people's company.